Manchester City beat Crystal Palace 3-0, but a very close game, and they overperformed their XG. Arsenal get two own goals with them, and luckily win at the last minute, are still leading the league. Real Madrid win barely, running a very tight line at the league, and Araujo taking a mental health break, and we shall apologize. Welcome back to Win is Win Football Podcast. Go.
Oh, you know, this game, we won 2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that this was Wolves, who is last in the table, historic bad start. But,
Yeah.
you know, when teams play us, they play us differently. They lost 4-1 against Manchester United. And
Yeah.
if you look at their average position on the pitch, they had three players in their own half. The average position for this game, the entire team was in their half. So there was a big difference in how they set up, which made it difficult for us. But we didn't help ourselves. This game was so frustrating. I have never been this angry while winning a game. I did not celebrate a single goal because it was so annoying. But we won, and that's all I want to talk about this game. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Saka is the GOAT. Thank you. No.
My favorite thing is after the game, the meme was of that Guardiola post-match interview.
Yeah.
Where it's like, why don't you look happy after the game? Every Arsenal fan is like,
Oh, I'm so happy.
happier. I'm so happy.
I'm
more
happier. I'm
than
happier that you know. And his eyes
I'm
go.
happier than you think. It's psycho.
Yeah. And that's what
Now,
I felt like.
are Arsenal losing the grip over this title? Is the psychopath Pep recrowning himself?
I mean, of course, at this moment in time, they look like they are in the ascendancy, while we are not. But in my opinion, there will be ups and downs this title season. We're not even halfway through the season, so there will be some points where we go down, some points where they go up, some points where they go down, we go up. So I'm not stressed yet. Until it's mathematically over,
Yeah.
it's never over for me. Especially when you have a player like Bukayo Saka. From this game, nobody will the numbers won't show that any goals or assists. But this guy was single-handedly carrying us through the entire game. Nobody else, I would say maybe Declan Rice, wanted to play this game or felt like they wanted to. The rest of them felt maybe they kind of underestimated Wolves or something. I don't know what it was. But Saka, there was nothing this guy did not do. He did everything. Every decision was the correct one. And, constant threat, making life difficult for them every single time. So, both the own goals came from his crosses. Both own goals was his creation. And that's the thing. One thing, you can give him one opportunity and he will make a difference. And this is who he is. And like I told you, you said, are we peaking? Sure, we might have, but this guy have not. And now, over the last couple of games, every single time after the game where we've spoken, Saka has been the name that's keep popping up. And I feel like this guy is only getting better now. This is his time now.
Okay, just I'm gonna summarize it from like an outsider perspective.
Yeah.
The fact that you lost to Villa and the players' reaction at the last minute, the last game, it's a very strong message to send that you win the game right after. So this doesn't become a dip in form, but it's just one game and you're back on track.
Just a blip.
That was a very strong message to send for the title race. But you also see the fuel running out. And maybe this is just temporary, but there is like the form is not the same. Like it's not the same. The players are not running to the same intensity. The passing is not as accurate. The mentality, the 100% mentality is just not the same as like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And if you keep this up the same way you played against Wolves, it will catch up with you. But if, as I always say, you just need to win in order to win.
Yeah.
Like
winning breeds winning.
Yeah, winning breeds winning. If you keep losing, you'll underperform naturally. But when you win, there is a positive energy in the group, in the team that just automatically sparks another winning streak,
Yeah.
which is it's a strong message to send by Arsenal, but there is a warning sign, like some warning signs there,
Yeah.
that there is like this is a beginning of a dip in form.
And I feel a bit it's down to fatigue. Like you said, a couple of weeks ago when we were playing well, we had a striker crisis where
Yeah,
all our strikers were out injured. Right now, we have a defensive crisis instead. And, we have this Manchester United fan that
yeah.
won't cut his hair until Manchester United win 5 games in a row. I'm starting to think we should do a new challenge. Arsenal fans, let's not cut our hairs until we have no injuries this season. I promise you,
Brother,
we will not cut our hair for at least a year.
you are talking to a Real Madrid fan.
Mm.
We had more unavailable players
Than
for the
available.
game against Alaves than available
Yeah.
ones. We had 13 unavailable players, 12 available.
Yeah,
It was nuts, bro. This football season with injuries is nuts.
it's crazy, and this is where because I want to win the league. I don't care how, but I want
Yeah,
I want to win with my team. I want to feel like we achieved it or we
yeah,
deserve it. But now it feels like okay, we might be stumbling a bit. And when you look at it, okay, we played Ben White from the start. After 30 minutes, he couldn't continue.
yeah.
And from the game before, we just Barcelona had this one economic one player in, one out. We
Mhm.
have the same. One injured player goes out, so someone comes back. Gabriel Jesus is back. Oh, you go. Saliba is back. Oh,
Yeah,
now you go. So,
yeah,
so this is the annoying part. So I feel like it's a fatigue thing. Right
yeah.
now, we have 1 week break where there's no matches or anything, which is the first time we've had one since August. So, I mean, let the players rest. They deserve this. They've done well so far, and but we need to build on this now.
Now on to the reason
Mm.
that you cannot drop any points.
Mm-mm.
The dog
The
behind you
machine.
that's barking, the psychopath Pep Guardiola and City beat Crystal Palace 3-0. Now let's talk a bit about the game.
You know, when you try and a hate watch, and
Yeah,
the opposition gets like a clear cut chance and they miss,
yeah,
it hurts as much as your team missing.
yeah.
Crystal Palace has so many opportunities where they come one
I
v
would
one.
argue more. I would
More,
argue more.
yeah, I say they had
Yeah,
more chances. They had, Glasner over the last year now has beaten Pep and beaten Pep quite comfortably over the last
yeah,
couple of games. So this was a difficult away game for Pep, away Crystal Palace. That's always difficult, no matter who's in charge. And they get these great opportunities, hitting the bar 3 times throughout the game, and so annoying. But then again, this is where quality shows, where quality shines. And Holland, he needs one chance. Don't care about
yeah.
XG. He puts the ball in the net. That's his
Yeah.
quality.
And that's my argument always. XG is important to a certain extent, but
Mm.
when you have like world class players like a Haaland, like an Mbappe, like a
Okay.
Benzema, whatever, they will always overperform their XG.
Yeah.
So, and then if you have a player like my new favorite player,
Mm.
Ryan Cherky,
Okay.
football defined.
No.
I love this guy. I love this guy. He should start every single game. He is he slows down the game in his own way, not in the like not in those classic ways of like the Vitinha or the Pedri or the passing way. He just dribbles and keeps the ball so calm. So when he came on, brother, City was a better team immediately. And I've been missing such a player in football for a long time.
Mm.
He's just a joy to watch. And Foden, man, Foden this season is a different animal.
I always said when Foden starts scoring, Haaland's numbers will go down. And so far, mm,
Let's go.
The Haaland run with from the start of the season, not doing the same.
Bro,
I
he just
think
scored 2 goals. Come on.
no, no,
How much more do
okay,
you want
but
him to
from
score?
one game, I'm talking about over a long period of time. I think Foden would suit from having you know, a facilitating striker ahead of him. But so far this season, he's doing well. I can't argue with it.
Oh, it looks beautiful. The City
Uh,
team looks beautiful. It's just that defense is not great.
but you have
Nico
to say,
Gonzalez is one player we have to actually compliment. He stepped up, and You give Guardiola a CDM, in his second season, he will always become world class CDM.
But you have to say what you wrote to me. If Arsenal and Arteta wins this league title, what will happen then?
I listen. I will give Arteta the most credit
Mm.
because my argument is Pep
When he
doesn't
smells
lose
when he smells blood, it's
when he
over.
smells blood. When he smells the title, he doesn't lose the title.
Mm.
Like Pep doesn't lose two league titles in a row. If he loses this league title, I would say the Pep, like as we know him, he's gone. Because Pep, look at his entire career. He hasn't lost two league titles in a row.
Yeah.
He can lose 1 year, never 2 years, and that's Pep. When everyone thinks he's down, he comes back up. Like when everyone thought he was down back in, I think it was the season when Liverpool won the league, and everyone kept criticizing him. He was like, "You had a golden generation, and now you're building a new generation that's not working out." And then he goes on to win the four Premier League titles in a row and winning the treble one season. We've seen this story before. You know Pep can win it.
Of course he
The
can.
question is, the question is, can Arteta overperform the Pep legend?
Mm.
I don't think
Difficult,
he can.
a very difficult
I
thing to
don't think
do.
he can.
But
Not difficult, impossible.
yeah, so far it has been, but someone has to do it. Exception to the rule. But
You can, yeah. I can't see Arsenal. Let's see. There is still an Arsenal City game. I
mm,
cannot see Arsenal going to Etihad and winning.
but I don't think we need to because for me, when you look at the last couple of games for Manchester City, of course they played well now against Crystal Palace, but they still let on so many chances against Fulham, conceding 4 goals, against Leeds, needing a 90-minute winner, conceding 2 goals. They are not the stable team. They will have as much ups and downs as I think we have. And so far this season, they have been the team with Pep Linders inspired that have run the most. So
Mhm.
right now it's working, but once you hit a certain part of the season where that fatigue has built up over the last couple of months, a couple of games, it will start to hit them. So you don't know for sure that that will happen, or you don't know what will happen. Will that have any type of effect? Because it's not like if you look at the graph, I don't have it right now, but if you look at the graph, every team is quite similar on the same part. But then you have Manchester City up here. They are by far the biggest runner in the league right now, and maybe this will come back to haunt them eventually. We don't know right now for sure.
I don't think he will. I think if he has found a new way of playing, and it's more moderate, it's more balanced. I think this is more like a club system, closer to a club system than a Guardiola system. But what I'm seeing in this city is that they are very smart in using parts of the game. They don't dominate over 90 minutes, but they use those 10, 20 minutes that they have, kill you, defend, kill the game off.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they did the same thing against us in the weekend, in the midweek, where we were better majority of the game, but they were better for 20 minutes and they
and
win.
that was that was enough.
That's all they needed. That's all they needed. And yeah, now on to La Liga, Real Madrid. Uh, well, Ancelotti, no,
it's
Alonso
that bad
lives.
now.
Alonso lives for another day,
Mhm.
but it was this close.
Barely,
It
barely.
was one less goal away or one goal against, and you're out. It was so close, dude. I mean,
And I mean, they had chances to score that goal as well. They had several
bro, they had,
chances.
bro. That did you see that Courtois save with the head?
Yeah, or
Courtois,
or
I think Courtois saved the ball with every single part of his body, man. The only thing left is foul. I'm probably sure he has saved
is
one of them.
at some point he probably has.
At some point, it must have. But
No,
yeah, honestly, like
he,
it was a very, very boring game. It was the usual Alonso Madrid, possession football without getting anywhere until Mbappe does something, and then we
but
score.
but you know what I felt when I watched the game? I felt like
Yeah,
you were trying much more to just throw it as far way forward as you possibly could to hit Vini or Mbappe on the break. Just play that ball over the entire team and hope that you can catch a break. Because I saw a couple of times that you guys did it, and I was quite surprised to see it.
They did it sometimes, but like I would say the first up until the first goal, the majority of the time, the thing that we did was pass the ball around
Do nothing.
sideways, get a chance here, like a half chance here and there, until we started like dropping back a bit, and then we started defending, and then automatically we started hitting them on the break. And then one guy that you have to give him his compliments, Bellingham. I love this guy when he is in form. Bro, when Bellingham is in form,
Mm.
he is the best midfielder in the entire planet. I don't care. I, don't chat to me about Rice. Don't chat to me about Pedri. Don't chat to me about Vitinha. When Bellingham is in form, he is the most complete midfielder in the whole world.
Complete, sure,
He,
but that doesn't make you the best.
when he does all the parts so good, he is the best.
Mm.
Bro, he can score like a striker. He can assist like a number 10. He can defend like a CDM. He can control the tempo of the game like a Cruz. Bro, this entire game, no, this entire game, Bellingham took on the Cruz role, and he was amazing. 6 recoveries, what one assist, and almost got 2 goals. He was everywhere, man. He was everywhere, and even the same thing with City. He played very well, and yeah, I just if Bellingham accepts this role of a deep lying midfielder, we are doing chaos. We just need someone next to him who can like uh how would I say,
Destroyer, a
like take
Casemiro
take
type.
some of the responsibility of the creativity in midfield, and
Ah,
Arda
okay.
is not doing that. Arda is not good enough for that. Now, if a Hoysen when now that Hoysen is back, and eventually when Trent comes back, in case Alonso is still in the job,
We don't know.
we don't know. Then I think that creativity will automatically be compensated, because if you have a Hoysen, you have a Bellingham, and you have a Trent, that's good enough to replace a Tony Cruz type in build up. But the problem is, up until then, how do you survive these 2 months?
Crucial,
Yeah.
but
I mean, Hoysen came on for like 10 minutes, and he made like a long pass with his wrong foot, the left foot, left Brahim alone against the goal.
and we spoke about it during the game, but I feel like we have to say it here as well. You guys need to accept who you are. Don't try
Yes.
to be something you're not. Chubby, it's okay, mister. You are not some team that controls possession,
No,
plays
no,
beautiful tick, tick, tick,
no,
control
no,
it, press some high. This is
absolutely
not
not.
who you are. You guys play counter-attacking football. You
Let me
rely
tell
on
you.
individual brilliance and nothing else.
Yes, yes. Tell them. Yes, queen. Mid block, sometimes low block,
uh,
sometimes extremely low block.
Counter-attacking.
Let Courtois do his thing.
Yeah.
Let Bellingham pass it to Mbappe or Vini, counter the shit out of team.
And yours.
Give me a Champions League. That's
Yeah.
how we play.
That's how
That's
you
our
win.
identity.
That's who you are. And the
That's who we
sooner
are.
he accepts it, the sooner it will all work
You
out.
know what? I think he's starting to accept it. He is starting to
Yeah, and
accept
that's
it.
why I
And he
said I
started to
felt
accept
like,
that.
okay, now you guys were, it looked like deliberately trying to play these long balls to counterattack. I was like,
Yeah,
maybe he has said to them, okay, let's try to use it.
he's definitely adapting, but some people are. It depends on how you see it.
Mm.
Some people see it as, in the beginning of the season, he was an idealist. He was trying to do it his way, like substituting Vini when he didn't like him, substituting, I don't know, the defenders when he didn't like them, and doing his own thing. And then all of a sudden shifts. Now Vini is a non-touchable starter. Now Bellingham is an untouchable starter. Arda can be substituted easily. He's the first one to go, and he is almost back to that. Valverde is a untouchable starter. I think he's adapting to the Madrid culture. He has accepted that he cannot run this team like a dictator. He cannot be a Pep Guardiola will never work in
Madrid.
Madrid, and so won't Alonso's type of Pep Guardiola way.
Yes. So, Mister, change your ways. Before we
Yeah,
leave, I have to say something because it's easy, as football fans, we talk from the heart. We don't always use our brains,
Yes.
most of us at least. But I've always I've always been critical of Araujo, and I've called him out on so many occasions. But over the last couple of weeks, there have been news now where he's struggled with mental health issues, and where the team has supported him, and he wants to help them, but he can't because of his issues. And at least I feel like I have to apologize for saying these types of things, you know, mainly negative things, because of course we don't know what people go through and what
He's a
they struggle
human.
with. Exactly,
All
and
these footballers are humans, and we kind of have to.
we
In the
treat them
future, we should be considerate. That's the word I'm
considerate.
looking
We
for.
can say
Yes.
you are not playing at your best. You could
Yes.
be better.
You could do better.
I've seen your quality. You
Yes.
should be able to do better.
And
So
that's what we meant with Araujo. I have seen his qualities. He could do
yeah.
better, but he acted
Now,
like a dumbass.
no, but so I have to say I apologize to him and what I've said,
Yeah,
but
yeah, me too.
this is the thing with football.
Like he's watching this podcast, like,
Yeah,
oh, that damage.
my
I
God damn it!
cannot allow this.
I am not a donkey.
No,
No,
how
but
will I perform now?
yeah, but it's important to be said because people have to realize, and us included, everyone included, these are not some playable characters in a video game. These are actually
Yeah,
humans with real emotions and feelings and experiences. So uh, it's a good learning situation, good lesson for people involved, I think.
true. All right. It's been fun. It's been real. Ciao.